Hi, my name is Marc from JazzGuitarLessons.net and welcome to this Galbraith comping video on Tang, which is on the standard Tangering, which I'm not too familiar with. Of course, this study is coming from this book here. I'll make sure I have my thumbnail snapshot for the YouTubes. Tangering is a standard, tons of 2/5. It's in the key of, if I'm not mistaken, C major. Yeah, it starts on a D minor G7. Interesting changes, probably the most intricate so far. Especially, sorry, I see you have cat here in the picture right here. Sorry about that. Trying to avoid having a cat around the studio, but hey, she sneaks in once in a while. So her name is Mittens, by the way. You can do you can do a little search on the YouTube channel. I wrote a blues for that cat. She's amazing. So Tangering is pretty... Sorry, this is what happens after a long day when you don't have much focus. You're like, look, squirrel. It's intricate, it's difficult. I was kind to myself. I used I hate those two. It's a Dr. Beat metronome. It's 56 as 2 and 4, so real tempo is 112. I use my typical rig here with a Fender Blues Junior, Holy Grail Deluxe, Holy Grail Plus. It's a Electro Harmonix reverb. I have my Godin Montreal Premiere, and I use Dunlop Jazz 3s, but the black ones without the grip. You will notice, I noticed this, the sound on the amp is pretty grainy, as in it's on the verge of cracking and maybe has an unwanted distortion in it. Honestly, it's kind of strange because that's how the mic picks it up, but I personally, if you were in the room with me here, or say besides a loud drummer, you'd really like it because it pierces through. So perhaps I will adjust my settings. So as usual, I will let you watch the whole Tangering study for about a minute and a half. Then I'll be back right after with some technical comments, ideas and stuff you can work on to help you play through that one. See you right after. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed the performance of Tang, this comping study. It's not perfect, so it's not often you will see a ADHD Marc on YouTube. I'm kind of tired, it's been a long day, so I did my best. However, there's some a few hiccups that are not exactly like the recording, exactly like the sheet. This one is kind of different because I guess only advanced students really reach that point in the book. And so this is a challenge to you all, guys that are studying privately with me and going, oh yeah? Oh, it's for advanced. Oh yeah, okay, up to the challenge or not, we'll see. So this is one of the ones where I'll say, just do like Galbraith if you have the CD, or watch my fingerings and kind of do like that and try to mimic as closely as possible that sound and those rhythms, because there are so many intricacies that are written. It's easy to hold a long note that's supposed to be short. It's easy to shorten a note that's supposed to be long. It's easy to cheat yourself out of an 8th note because it's easier to make your transition. So my advice here is don't do that. Just don't. Just imitate the recording. And if you want to get the ultimate test for this, you take your phone. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, a computer, put yourself in front of the camera, play it, watch it again and go, does it sound like it should? Does it look like it should? Does it feel like it should in terms of swing? And you have your answer. Good. I'm in total squirrel mode. I just had an email notification. I go, So to go through this, we'll just point you to 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth system down, where at some point that song he's in C major, but he goes to E major. Just be careful that there's a note that's carried 1, 2, so end of beat 3, you have a G and a B as double stop, so it's pretty early on. Just make sure you make this a G sharp and not a G natural. So because I've had students do this, but it's a G sharp because we're in the key, and it's a carried G sharp from the bar. Other than that, there's a big thing with sitting quarter notes. So I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So fifth line down, you have a D minor 9. And it's that point where you really have to be in the mood and have the swing going on. A 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to attack those quarter notes like they're huge, and you're really swinging like big band style. Get down, 2, 3, 4. Please, no one take this part of the video and go make a remix of this, and that'd be interesting. However, if you take that part where I just sung and make an arrangement out of it, we'll see. And also same with on the second page, the first 3 lines you'll notice ba 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 ba. So there's a lot of idiomatic swing jazz rhythms that are would say they're odd number of beats. So this figure, 3rd line down on the second page 29, it's 2 8 notes and 2 8 notes and 2 8 notes, much like they don't mean a swing. It's an odd figure that moves. So same thing happens on the 3rd line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it swings so hard, but you have to be careful to make it swing. And icing on the cake, those 2 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line 5 and 6 on the second page, you have these repeated, you have the same figures repeated 3 times over different chords. So 3, 4, 1. I forgot. But the time of this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba, 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 ba. Again. Ba, 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 ba. Last time. Dum, da, ba, ba, ba. So it's so, jazz hands. This is what it is. So there's not much I can help you with. You just have to, keep your nose to the grindstone and really, really make this one happen. You really have to go after it if you want it to sound like the recording. And lastly, analysis of my favorite part. This is the only part where I'll grab the guitar and actually show you stuff. E minor, E flat minor 7, D minor 7, D13, last line. In fact, the last few chords, if you take it literally, it's the last 4 bars of music on the page. So starting with this guy, you see why we need fingerings, because the chord is going down. We need this because the next chord you have. So actually, if I played you just the top note, it goes. To end, it starts on G and it ends on B, and B is the 7th of the C major chord we end on. So it's a pretty interesting, cool thing. So it starts with an E minor, and it goes to an E flat, then it goes to a D minor, it goes to a D flat. D flat, of course, is just a tritone for your G, and they play it like this. Now, I was I was playing with Gary Schwartz the other day. Thanks, Gary. It was a great jam, and we were talking about this guy is in fact just this. So this is a G note or a D flat note. They serve the same function because we were going to C after. So C is this guy. Boom. Or more accurately like this. So this is a thing. I sat down with the guitar and even the piano to go, oh shoot, you know, the chords are going down and the melody, the top note is going up. And how it happens physically with the fingerings on the guitar, it doesn't really make sense. You see this, you're like, nah. You know, you get all these weird shapes, but harmonically and musically, I will encourage you to just spend a little bit of time on this, because what it represents is actually a 3-6-2-5, which is a subject for the next hands-on. By the way, check out it's playing on turnarounds. I think it's called probably volume 8, out soon in a theater near you. And playing on turnarounds like this, like, oh, here's an alternate solution. E minor 7, A7, D minor 7, G7, land on C. But this is an alternate sort of solution that is so modern and so cool and so guitar friendly. So that's it for the Galbraith Tangy. I hope you enjoy this one. What do we have next? So see, that's a ADHD mark. I'm not right on the clock today. I'm just a little bit like this. So next up we have Soul, as in Sol, S-O-L-E, S-O-L-E, and Soul is based on Body and Soul. If you don't have this book, and you look at this, you'll probably vomit, because it's pretty hard. And it's the only song where it's so dense rhythmically, because it's played slow, and you can consider almost a 16th note played as swing 8 notes. So it will be a tough one. I need to shed it. I need to make it sound good. I need to record it. And I will see you probably in 2 weeks with that recording. On that note, my name is Marc from jazzguitarlessons.net. Improve your jazz guitar playing with a real teacher, and I'll see you soon on the website. Take care.